Hey everyone, I hope you're having a nice weekend. I just wanted to go through some things for next week. We're going to try to finish out pulling out most of the summer stuff and planting all the beds with fall stuff except for the sweet potatoes, which will stay in for another couple weeks. We just have to get those out before the first frost, so probably early October we'll take those out. Okay, so run through some things. I want to finish harvesting all of the peppers. So they're in this bed, bed 2. They're in that blue barrel at the end of bed 9, and the jalapenos are in that white barrel. So just harvest everything you see, pretty much. There might be some real like dinky stuff. I mean, even that I would harvest. So unless it like this, that just kind of is, oh, and it's actually eaten on the other side. So that obviously we wouldn't include, but I think there's still quite a bit of peppers on here. So finish harvesting that, and then we'll pull out the plants in this bed. And let's see, what do I have? Oh, mosh, which is it's actually really tiny right now. But we'll plant mosh, the plants that I have, and then we'll direct sow some more as well. This bed, I pulled out the basil last week, except for the holy basil, which we'll take some cuttings of at some point before pulling it out. This bed has cilantro and dill seeds in it, so we just need to make sure we water this every day until we start seeing some germination. The pots and the grow bags, we will pull all these plants out this week and plant them with fall things. And I'll show you where I have everything after I do a little walkthrough here. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there are beets on either side of the plants in bed 6. So this is another area we need to water every day until we see germination. We'll finish harvesting all of the okra in bed 7 and bed 19. And we'll pull these plants out. We're going to finish harvesting all of the we haven't harvested any of the lemongrass, but we will harvest lemongrass. Just cut it basically down at the base where it meets the dirt, and then we trim off all of the green at the top. So basically you're just left with the pinkish stem part. When we do that, I'll probably try to print out, I think I might have a printout of lemongrass that we will want to include with that, because a lot of people might not know what to do with it. We are going to harvest what is left of the honey nut squash and pull these plants out. Let's see. Oh, and then I have lettuce to go in this bed. And some of these things we might interplant, like I might plant lettuce and direct sow some leeks in here too. So TBD on that. I'll put that in my notes. I don't know that all of this is ready to be harvested, but we'll just have to go through and kind of look at these tendrils which are coming out up here. So actually that one does look ready, but some of these are still green. The tendrils are dyed back, so I'm not quite sure yet what we're going to do with all these, but we can at least harvest them off the plant and pull the plants out and get new stuff planted. You can see in here, this is where I have the mosh. See these teeny tiny little plants, but they're very cold hardy, and then the lettuce is in here too. We'll harvest more of the mustard greens. You can see some of these are just ginormous. Oh, look, there's a bee. Yeah, some of the mustard greens are huge. So we'll keep harvesting on the mustard greens. This bed has carrots and radishes, so we will keep watering this one until they germinate. And if you see, we left some potatoes in here from the spring that are sprouting up, which is so funny. I never get all the potatoes out of these beds from the spring, so those are sprouting up. We'll see what happens here. We want to pull out all of the cherry tomatoes and the basil that is left, but you'll just have to be careful. I'm trying to keep this snake gourd, and you can see that it's traveled from this bed. So as you're pulling stuff out, just be careful. Should try not to disturb this. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this bed, the snake gourds, but I do want to see if I can get it a bit long, keep it in here a bit longer, because I'm really interested to see these snake gourds harden up. Let's see. Oh, this bed, there might be some. Let me see if there's any squash. There's one here. It's not. I don't know that it's big enough though. So I don't know that we'll have anything. There might be one or two on here that we can harvest before we pull these out. I did harvest some yesterday, and there were some little holes in it. I'm not quite sure what's like drilling in there. Some kind of caterpillar. So we'll just need to kind of look and see how they look, I guess. Oh, did I say this bed has spinach sown in it last week? So we need to keep this moist daily until we see germination. There were a couple of small flowers planted back here and around the bird bath. So if we get another dry spell, we'll just kind of have to keep an eye on that and water some things. Oh, the one other thing I do want to show you is where I have all these plants set out that are going to go in the beds. I did put cilantro and dill in here, so again, we'll have to water this daily until that germinates. But up here, you can see these plants. I have a sign that says it's going to go in bed 13, these bed 10, these bed 7. So I did try to list out where some of these plants are going to go, and then we have the plants under the cover in bed 16 too. Some of these other things, like the wild bergamot, I do want to get that planted out in the butterfly garden. It's kind of low priority, but if we have time, there's a section in the butterfly garden that has the Mexican tarragon, and behind that I would like to plant this and see what happens. I think that's about it in terms of planting. We'll just kind of keep an eye on things. There are lots of things that are getting eaten by flea beetles. So I did buy a spray for them. You can see these little marks. I really want to try to keep these from getting completely eaten up. So that might be something that I'm just spraying occasionally. You know, I don't like to spray too much, but this is, I think, kind of more on the mild side. So we'll see what happens with that. Let me see if there's anything else on my list. Oh, if anybody knows, I do want to take this sunflower head down. I think I just need to do some research on this, because I think we can just like pull off what's on the outside and then pick out the sunflowers and send up sunflower seeds, which I would love to do. So if anybody wants to work on that this week, it's kind of a fun, maybe tedious, lightly fun project. So that's something else we can have on our list to do. I think that's about it. We're supposed to get rain today, so cross your fingers and toes that happens. And I will see you guys next week. Monday, I have a meeting off-site at 10 o'clock. So I'll probably be gone from like 9:45 to 11:15 or so. So if you're here on Monday, just know that I won't be around during that time. But you can always text me or call me if you have questions. The rest of the week should be my normal schedule. Thanks as always for your help, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend.